Alright, here we're going to use what we know about zeros, factors, the degree of a polynomial, and especially the fact that imaginary zeros come in pairs to try to answer some questions about this scenario. So the first thing they say, part A, find another zero of r of x, so of this polynomial. Alright, this is the easiest if you have a complex zero, because remember they come in pairs. So if negative 5 minus I, or negative 5 plus I is 0, I automatically know negative 5 minus I must also be a 0. So another 0 would be negative 5 minus I. Alright, then they say what is the maximum number of real zeros that this could have? So max number of real zeros. Alright, well notice it's degree 10, so it could have up to 10 zeros in general. But then if we look at, well, we already know it has at least 2 imaginary ones, and even once we figure this one out, I just listed it. So if there's 2 imaginary ones minimally, then there could be up to 8 if all the rest of them were real. So the most real zeros you could have looks like it would be 8. So if there's 10 total and 2 of them are already imaginary, so you can't change that, then if all the rest of them were real, that'd be the most amount of real zeros you could have. Alright, then part C, what's the maximum number of non-real zeros they could have? So the max non-real zeros. Alright, well we have to keep in mind that those come in pairs. So let's see, we have 3 real ones. So if we have to have 3 real ones, right, if they already tell us some, we can't change those. So these 3 are already accounted for. So that leaves us with 7 that could be non-real possibly, but then think they come in pairs all the time, so I can't have 7. The most I could have would be 6. So you're just using these ideas. The biggest thing is about these coming in pairs, that you can only have 2 or 4 or 6 imaginary zeros or complex number ones because they come in conjugate pairs. So if I have 3 real ones, there's 7 left that are a toss-up, but I know I can't have 7 complex numbers because they come in pairs, so the most I could have is 6. So just kind of using all those ideas together based on whatever scenario they tell you.